We need to have an intro where this space car zooms into Pinkville's actual race car. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Or it could zoom into my crash race car.
Or it could be the fail rover running like this.
Ain't nobody got time to render that.
Maybe they do. I don't know. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is Monday. It is a very Monday, and I want you to know that when I logged in to start this, Gary Mullane was already here. So, Gary, we're always glad you're here. Thank you for joining us from Ireland. Also, Andrew Sada from Jersey is here. So, this is a good crowd. Oh, Captain Xavier is there. How are you? How you doing, Captain?
I'm doing good. I've started a new thing, and I'm not sure how it's going yet.
Oh, somebody's got a window or something open. I hear echo through. Has anybody got a tab with YouTube open?
Oh, it's probably me echoing.
Maybe. Is it me?
I don't know.
No, it wasn't you, Cap.
Is that better? I was hearing it. I don't know if anybody else was. So,
I hear the air rush. I don't hear the weird background talking anymore, so...
oh, who's got air?
The air rush might be me. I'm going to turn my fan off.
I hear it
No,
coming
That
in there.
sounds like a fan.
It's nice. It just might put me to sleep because I put on a white noise machine in the evening.
All of a sudden, Jeff just.
She's
Well, it would not
the
be the
Again.
first time you've
Is
nodded
that
off
better?
on my show. So,
She's the queen of the white noise machine. In fact, we have to pack it whenever we go somewhere. Because no other apps or sounds. It has to be that one.
I mean,
yeah. Well, that and that's a good segue into what is a lot of our excitement today. If you've seen the Buzz Lightyear trailer, which ends with the cat doing the white noise to put him to sleep, which is very funny. Lego released pictures of the Buzz Lightyear sets, and I don't know if you've all seen them. We'll pop them on in a little bit. But anybody want to go ahead and anyone want to go ahead and talk about their first impressions of the sets that have been released for Buzz Lightyear?
yes.
I want to thank them for bringing back Galaxy Squad Teal.
Shut up!
There's going to be one
All
awesome
right,
set.
Galaxy Squad. Woohoo!
This
This one Buzz Lightyear set looks better than all of Galaxy Squad.
There's going to be one awesome set that everybody wants, and then after a while, nobody can find. And then there's going to be two other sets that hang out until Christmas 2024.
Oh, you think so? I
think
know
so
the 4 Plus
too.
will hang around. I like the Zurg. It's pretty cool.
I like the ship. The Zurg is. But the other one, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I don't.
I like
care
the
for
look of the Cyclops.
I like the engine thrusters, the new part in the engine thrusters.
Yeah,
like
that
the
is a gear housing or whatever that I'd never seen before. It's a new part for me.
I've never seen it either. It's very cool looking, and to use it as a thruster housing manipulator is very cool.
Cool. Yeah, it's very cool.
That's an engine, Rich.
Yes.
You know what the difference is? These
Thank
are
you, Mark.
thrusters. That's an engine.
Those are
It's the
loudspeakers.
thruster part that I'm talking about.
Mean the engine?
The output of the engine.
Oh.
The output of the engine.
Nine.
The very cool part that a lot of us like about the Lightyear movie is Angus MacLane is writer-director. He's putting this thing out, and he put some great tweets out. One of them was basically, hey, us classic space folks need new canopies. So I made a movie for Pixar so we could have some new canopies, and the new canopy on that thing is great. We'll talk about that. Fuss does. Yes!
Some great new figures.
What? Oh yeah, the figures are great. That all looks really good. So we'll pop into that here in just a bit. But let's go around the room. We'll start with Captain Xavier. What's up in your world today, man?
Well, Lego-wise, not much, but I've started doing new stuff on my Nerf channel, and I'm not sure how that's going to end up going.
Did you say your Nerf channel?
Oh, yeah. Lego is my secondary hobby.
Oh.
Nerf is my much bigger hobby. I'll be traveling to Europe for Nerf stuff this year. In fact, this weekend I'm going to Pennsylvania for Nerf stuff. End of the month, I'm going to Maryland for Nerf stuff.
All right. So, as in Nerf stuff, are you just a collector? Do you mod them? Do you?
Oh yeah,
do all this
I am one of the more well-known Nerf modders in the world. Actually,
He made the alien smart gun. I'm just saying.
I did make the alien smart gun.
Okay,
So
we need to see this.
Yeah, I want to see it too. Where are you going in Pennsylvania?
Where am I going in Pennsylvania? Grove City College.
Okay.
Western
I
Pennsylvania.
went to college.
I'm gonna go hunt zombies on the campus.
Is that Western Pennsylvania?
Yes. North of Pittsburgh.
Okay. Darn it.
Is that not close to you, Rich? I'm sorry.
No, that's not close at all.
Can I show pictures here? How does this thing work?
You
And
can
then,
share.
I linked it in the. I linked it.
Oh, there you are then. But
Oh.
I could like show a picture if I could figure out how to make this thing show a picture.
But I also linked it in the private chat if we
Here.
want to go to that.
Is there a button for that?
Is
Is this
you
thing
link
even
a video for everybody to go watch instead of watching the show? I don't. We're,
No. I mean, you can share it in another window. You know what, Chris?
What? I will click it later.
I'm
I
going to
didn't know
share
if
the
you just
video.
had the gun, you could go grab the gun and then show us the gun. And
I'm
like,
gonna
No,
share
it's currently down for repairs, unfortunately. I mean, I could throw it back together real quick, but
All right, I'm sharing the video, Chris.
you know what? I'm going for a walk. We'll turn
All
this
right.
into a Nerf video today.
yes, we want to see your Nerfs.
Oh, you may regret that.
Scruffy-headed Nerf herder.
Scruffy looking Nerf herder.
Oh,
Yes.
we're going to another abode. Wow.
I've got a whole shop just for my Nerf. And a garage.
Just
Nice.
And a
for
shipping
the-
container.
Is
I've got
there,
my own arena.
is there a term for adult fans of Nerf or anything like that? An
Yeah,
equivalent?
scruffy looking Nerf herder. We've discussed that.
That's even if you're not scruffy. They're all scruffy.
We're all scruffy. Have you seen
we're all
us? Look
scruffy.
at me.
Look
So
at
you've
that.
seen my vintage Lego collection, right?
Is that your random SUV right over there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Here is my vintage Nerf collection.
Yes.
I remember getting pelted by one of those bow and arrow Nerf things by the kids I used to watch. I am not
It's-
a fan.
It's like when you go to the Hunter's Lodge and they have all the heads stapled to the wall.
Yeah, I have every blaster except for one from 1970 to 2007 up on the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Why did you stop collecting after 2007?
Because that's when the kind of the modern age started, and also when I ran out of room on the wall.
Oh, all right.
It was twofold.
And then we've got the fancy modified stuff.
Oh.
Oh.
That one feeds from a backpack that holds 2,000 rounds and has a rocket launcher, because every minigun should have a rocket launcher.
Of course.
Of course.
Is it really a minigun if it doesn't have a rocket launcher?
I would think not. Now, give me a second while I reassemble the smart gun.
Hey, I'm
Actually,
gonna
like a
segue.
minigun.
I'm gonna segue back to Buzz Lightyear and just say that I'm a horrible mother because Natalie just went, "What Buzz Lightyear movie?"
What?
I'm calling the cops.
Seriously, I'm calling defacts.
Child abuse. Child abuse.
Yeah.
She just watched
Yep.
the trailer. She's all up to date now, right? Are you up to date?
Yeah, that's what all the moms say.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm a cool mom, you know.
You're all right. We'll give you cool mom status.
I buy her English translation manga.
Can I be honest with Captain Xavier open the doors and all those weapons are it reminds me of like Men in Black when they open up the
Oh, yeah.
people's houses and all of a sudden the silver guns are everywhere. That's
I think it was more like Tremors.
I was thinking more of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where they're fighting each other in their house and they keep pressing buttons and like the dishwasher and fridge open up and it's all weapons.
I
Someone remembers that movie?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't see
I'm with Meredith.
I just remember because pretty much their house turned into an arsenal. That's the only part of the movie. I don't remember the rest of the movie. I just remember them destroying their house.
All
They
right, well,
love each other in the end.
While Captain
Captain
Xavier
Xavier
reassembles his Nerf weapon there, let's go to Tim. Tim, what's going on in your world, buddy?
I'm finally getting around to sorting tons and tons of parts that have been laying around since last
brick rodeo. So trying to get ready to do something for this year's brick rodeo. So
Oh wow,
it's become a major project trying to sort. Will be a major project for quite some time.
I just don't even talk about sorting. I have like old spaceships. I don't even talk about it. I just want to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it.
I'm with you after 4 days of it. Yeah.
It would take me. It's going to take me a long time if I were to sort. And it's one of those things. I know if I sort it, it's like my bins are getting full as it is right now. I don't know where these bricks are going to go. So I don't know.
Well, I've got a ton of old good sets that I need to piece back together that I can either sell or just want them back together, and that's the other part of it. So,
gotcha, man. It's good to see you. Everything good in Texas? Are y'all getting storms right now, or?
We had some doozies there last week. This week's been pretty nice so far. Yeah, we had 8 tornadoes, whatever that night.
Were any of them close to you?
North side of Houston. They get hit with more stuff up on the north side.
Gotcha.
The trees, everything hits them up there. We seem to do pretty good down here on the south side. So
I gotcha. Awesome, dude. Glad you're here.
Appreciate
let's see. I enjoy it sort of too much. I'm all caught up. Okay, Intense, you can come to my house and or I can ship a bin out to you. That's fine. I'll run that down to your house if you want to take a run through that. That would be great. All right, let's talk to a friend that hasn't been here in a while. Magnus, what's going on, man?
I'm all right. I've been busy with whatever. I don't know. I don't even remember. I'm well. I've been. I can show you a couple of things I'm working on Lego wise.
Please.
Here's a helicopter-y thing.
Oh no.
That is very much a work in progress. The one thing on this that's kind of interesting that I can show so far is I don't know how realistic this is because it's not a thing that exists on most helicopters, but I think it's a really cool kind of play feature. Is you see the gun underneath here that kind of rotates?
Yes.
So it's linked up to the gunner's seat. So you see the guy in the second seat right back who it's kind of like the guns on the Millennium Falcon.
That's awesome, dude.
So
nice.
It's meant to be kind of like a stealthy helicopter, and in here you can either have like pop out weapons or you can have like people, depending on what you want to do.
Can you have people as weapons? They just fall out and they have rockets strapped to them or something?
You could, you can have like stealthy weapons on the inside, or you could just have stealthy people on the inside, or you could fly with your doors open and have unstealthy weapons and people inside, but just not be stealthy.
When Chris flies with his doors open, Mel tells him.
That's true. The barn door is
open. 470 AC. All 4 windows down, drive 70 miles an hour.
That's right.
That's Matthew until it gets 80 degrees.
So that's a little helicopter. And then
is that based on Firebirds with Nick Cage by any chance? I Am the Greatest,
No, it is actually based on a kind of obscure G.I. Joe helicopter called the Night Attack Chopper. Very original.
Nice.
And there's another thing I can show you that's also still in progress, but looks a little more finished. It's another little side castle.
Oh.
This is a minifig scale. It's like a Lego castle set scale-esque castle.
Yeah.
I try to make my battlements a little bigger so there's space to like hide behind them for minifigs, unlike a lot of Lego castles are. And it's got walls all around the side and a little door, like a little secret door here. And then there's a keep in the middle. And to get to the keep, if you go in the main gate somehow, then you need to like go all around the keep. You can't go straight across because there's a wall here. So you kind of have to go all the way around the keep, where they can drop stuff on you from through these holes. See? There's holes here so they can drop stuff on you.
It's awesome, dude.
Thank you. So that's what I've been working on.
Yeah, you're one of those guys always, you're like, hey, I worked on something. Major mock comes just floating in from nowhere, right? Out of your little pocket universe that you pull stuff from. So Yeah, Intense is a castle builder, and he thinks it's awesome. So,
Oh, thank you.
that's super good. All right, good deal. Let's see. Let's go to Rich. Rich, what are you working on there, dude?
I'm working on my River Valley, which is part of the display for my store. Right now, I'm working on the bridge for the rear trestle for the train line. And this will sit in this valley here, along with the rest of this river in here. I got plates to hold up the river. And then buildings will sit here and probably yard there, stuff.
That's
I
awesome.
have until Friday to get done.
What's Friday?
Opening day.
Oh, wow.
You like to work like I do. Like last minute.
Nothing motivates
pressure.
like pressure.
No pressure whatsoever. Yeah. Just
That's
a little mock. Just a little made up on the fly mock right here. Nothing going on here.
That's cool. So, what days and everything are you going to be open and everything for the public and stuff?
I'm going to be open on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, I got a call from Mel Brown and Jermaine to say that they will both be here on Saturday to, Lego Master it. So
cool.
2 Lego Masters coming to the Little Brick Gallery. So anybody watching this that wants to come on down on Saturday, the April 2nd, we'll be here hanging out, drinking coffee and coffee mugs, wearing T-shirts, playing with Lego, hopefully selling some things, and talking to the Brickmasters. And maybe I'll still be working on this. Who knows?
I don't know if I've ever actually seen anybody make a river with that much link to the river part of it before. That's awesome.
It's kind of like a Star Wars Death Star trench, but with water.
But yes, that's cool, man. Oh, do y'all remember the Activision game River Raid? You should put some little jets and fuel things in there. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, gators and things. Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
That's cool. Cool deal. All right. Someone else that's been a little while since they've been with us is Meredith. What is up, Pink Wheels and Teal Wheels? How are y'all today?
She wanted to come down and draw while we were talking Lego.
Yay!
Right?
What are you drawing?
She's drawing Stardew Valley characters. So we got some bricks and pieces orders that we had placed back the first week of February. And I'm so happy we finally got them in. So we are army building woodland creatures.
Oh, I need to order those.
No, you can't. Guess why?
You can't.
Because they're not available right now. I know.
And then we got the black Scotty dogs because right now they were only in white, and now they has a stuffed black Scotty dog, and she loves it. And so I had to get some of black. We got some of the cool new parts that came out. This part is great for trees.
Oh wow!
We got this part.
That's a nice
purple because
very purpley.
Yeah, we got
that other part has existed for a long time, but not in that color. Correct.
We got more of these. I only got a handful of these over the summer, so I wanted to get some more, which I'm glad I did. Got some of these. I don't know what they're from. I think they're from the Winnie and the Pooh set, just branch pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I love this element so much, and they've never made it in dark brown or in brown, reddish brown.
Huh?
Really?
They finally did it, and then they made these for what was this, the Mustang or the Vespa or something, and so they came out with these, and they also now have the 1x2 modified plate in that dark blue.
Nice.
What else do we got? We got
I've got those. I got those in dark or old brown, not new brown. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but they're really rare in old brown. I think they only came in a few sets.
Yeah, I have 2.
Yes, so I think I have 1. So they purple or pink leaves, teal leaves, Mace Windu lightsaber blades.
Cool.
Ashoka lightsaber blade.
Ashoka.
Green telescopes. and this, the cutest thing ever. And I think we should make what is it, a City of Lanterns shop, like a teddy bear shop with it, because it's so adorable.
That's awesome.
They're so cute. How could you say no to these? So
By
cute.
being a heartless monster.
Yes, you should absolutely build that.
Yes. Little like, squishmallow shop, right? I haven't really built anything since the castle. I had to go on I had to take a break.
Is the bear 8 wide? It looked 8 wide.
It would be, yes.
Yeah, it's 8 wide by 4.
Cool.
What do you call an 8 wide?
And I don't know if this is a red fox or a red panda.
Oh, looks like a fox.
They were too cute. I mean, they were like 50 cents each, and I'm just like, this would be a cute like shop mascot or something.
Wait, those were 50 cents each on?
Maybe no, I don't remember. They might have been like 75. I don't remember.
That's still cheap though.
I mean, they were cheap, so I grabbed a bunch of them because they're too cute. You don't want to buy a whole Duplo set. What are you gonna do with a whole Duplo set? But you want the cute faces. And then I got some of the yellow crowns. That's about it. And then the thing on
I think
top
that's on the Duplo set.
Oh yeah, those little branching hand things. Yeah.
So I think we're pretty well stocked up, and some more. I like these dark purple or dark brown lightsaber handles. They're good for plants and stuff. Just stuff that was new that I wanted. Anyways, I ordered that like 8 weeks ago.
Well, you can't order it now. Meredith and I were talking before the show. We regret not making one last bricks and pieces purchase before the changeover. So
You may have not gotten it.
That's true. Maybe not, or not yet got it. But the only way to get squirrels in volume like you got was the old one because they're not available in the new one. Although I have
no army building squirrels until that's on the new one. Very cute mustache.
I think you should model your squirrels that have like lasers and attack weapons. And
I was thinking going old school with like knives and bows and arrows. Maybe attack the forestmen, claim their tree back.
Yes, please do. That would be amazing.
They get dark real quick.
Do what? What was that, Jeff?
They got dark quick.
They got dark real quick.
That's good. I did it quickly.
I mean, you build your castle in a tree, you're going to be evicting some squirrels.
Or maybe they're magic and they can talk to squirrels and they're friends with them, and then no squirrels. I don't know. I got nothing.
That's always boring. So
you can always with the Chima figures.
Oh.
Well,
are we really going to theorize this? Are we going to waste
Yeah,
our time to theorize this?
So you talk to the squirrels and you end up enslaving them, and they build your castle for you.
yeah, I don't know, Dana. Does anybody have the time?
I don't.
Oh, are you not on a fancy watch or anything? Are you sure?
Just a Fitbit today.
All right, I'm just curious. Of all the people we had the watch talk, who Dana's wearing a watch? Is anybody else wearing a watch today that actually wears one?
I have never worn one in my life. 54 years, and I've never worn one.
And you are going to your grave with that on it. Never worn a chronology piece of technology, whatever.
I mean, I'd wear a watch before we had cell phones, but now that we have cell phones, it's like...
My smartwatch is charging, so.
Yeah, but I'm also the only person who's wearing a Fitbit and is also typically the only person under $2 So
Yeah, we got Magnus in here. He's lightening the load today.
that's true. But he also carries a flip phone, so
Harsh but true. Harsh but true.
You're muted, Magnus.
Didn't you see the episode when Magnus gets a smartphone, or did you miss that?
no, actually, I sorry. I do know that you now have a smartphone, but I just was still going off of the legacy of the flip phone.
Yeah, I
It
got
still
one
worked.
before Christmas.
It
But
worked for my
I have a watch I usually wear, except I left it in Norway when I went on vacation for Christmas. So I've been without my watch since Christmas. And
Wasn't that a little awkward? Like for like a lot of time, you probably kept going like this.
I know,
and there was
it's
nothing
terrible.
there?
It's terrible.
Well,
My
do you
mom's
ever
bringing
pull
it
out your
back
new
to-
phone and flip it like an old phone by any chance?
No, my mom's bringing my watch back. I'll get my watch back safely in my wrist in like 3 weeks.
Is anybody else slightly concerned that Captain Xavier appears to have a full automatic shotgun that he's working on?
Yeah, I'm trying not to watch. You know, if I said, although I should, if I have to take him off because plutonium gets loaded in or something. Are you done?
It is not an automatic shotgun. It is a modified MG42.
Well, of course it is. Good
Are the
grief.
Libyans going to be chasing you in a parking lot?
No, I'm going to be eaten by bugs that bleed acid.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's what the smart gun was from. This is from the movie Aliens.
I can tell it was.
The props were made out of surplus MG42s, and for mine, it's mostly 3D printed or plastic. But the drum on here actually is a surplus MG42 drum mag from Yugoslavia. It's my battery housing.
Well, of course. I mean,
Wow, that's an actual MG42 drum. Huh.
From Yugoslavia. Do not forget, it's from Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia.
The former Yugoslavia.
Former Yugoslavia. It was Yugoslavia at the time that this was made. So,
it counts.
Yeah, I do actually have the Steadicam mount and the body armor and the whole 9 yards. It fires about 20 rounds a second.
So
It also
I
does actually have a camera that mounts on it that feeds to a heads-up display that I can see what the gun sees. So I can shoot around corners and stuff. It's all in the video. Go watch the video.
So I have a question about these Nerf things. After you play Nerf for like 2 minutes, how do you pick up all the Nerf like things that are everywhere?
I have a gizmo.
Is it like you just have a
There's a Nerf?
You had to ask.
Upper.
Sorry.
He just pulls out like this kid that's like 15.
A 5-year-old. This is him.
It's called a garden weasel.
Oh
It's
yeah,
made by Garden Weasel.
Yeah, we used
A
to
nut
pick up
gatherer.
aliens with that.
It's a nut gatherer. Use it to pick up Nerf darts and rival ammo.
I'm personally
I'm biting my
offended by
tongue. I'm biting my tongue.
Have you not had your nuts grabbed
Filthy
recently?
reprobate.
Yeah, my insurance covered it though. But all right, let's go to Matt. Is that all assembled? Can we see the weapon? By the way, are you still working?
What?
Is that it? Everything's good.
That's it.
I mean, I could go get the Steadicam arm, but let's not get ridiculous.
Yeah, no, we're not anywhere near ridiculous at the moment. So.
No, not
Fine.
at all.
Go on to someone else. I'll go get gussied up.
You know, it is easy to go and dare a nerd to go full nerd on the internet. I'm just saying. I don't know if you know that or not, but
This one from, hey, maybe we will meet a nice woman eventually, to, yep, forever alone.
all right, Matt. Let's go to Matt. Matt is already zooming around his room there. So what you got, man?
So, City of Lanterns was completed yesterday while we were watching season 3 of Australian Lego Masters, and so it sits over there on the Ninjago City / Chinese New Year set / Monkey Kid assemblage, and it needs to be made bigger, like Mr. Sandlin has expanded his, because it actually looks kind of small next to Ninjago City, which. If you put it in isolation, it has a nice shape and size to it. But next to these buildings, it actually looks kind of smallish. So eventually that'll get expanded out. And then the other thing that's going on is technic
I see you've gone to
everywhere.
the dark side.
Because we are rebuilding the structure that will hold up the Jetsons Tower. And in particular, we are looking to do a series of struts at the top. So when I pop these pods in, I'll have Technic pins that I can pop in and lock in the tops to reduce sag, as they say. And I'm also going to put a second row of vertical struts in here so that there's less flex and more stability. And then eventually I was going to hang these pods in the bottom, but I was persuaded that detracts from the overall aesthetic. And so I think instead they're going to be mounted on like a triangular shape thing that's going to go up on the top. So once again, we are cognizant of the fact that it's 90 days to Brick World, and we want to have this thing finished and do a bunch of other stuff before we go there. So we are trying to knock out the revamp. And then I also got a online pick-a-brick order in. 100 trans blue window frames and 100 trans clear window frames for $12 because they were 6 cents a piece, which I don't know why they were priced that much on Pick-a-Brick, but someone on the Discord pointed out that they were dirt cheap on the online Pick-a-Brick, but if you ordered the exact same part off of Bricks and Pieces, it was like 5 times as much per part. So I was like, click, 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 click. 100, yes. 100, yes. Buy. $12.
I wonder if they were supposed to be 60 cents and somebody put in 6 cents.
I wonder that myself.
That's exactly what happened because I bought 400 of the clear version, and then they screwed up and gave them to me for free.
Nice. By the way, Brahm made this comment, and knowing Brahm and having talked with Brahm, I would like to be present for Brahm to say that phrase right there. And I just want to hear him say poppin' and lockin' and see how amazing that would be. Anyway, anything else up in your world? I like your hat, by the way.
Pork, the other white meat.
That's right.
I think that's it.
All right, good deal, man. I like the Asian Oriental whatever corner you got going there. And speaking of City of Lanterns, Mr. Sandlin, how are you today?
Yay! I had a fun weekend hanging out with one of our Lego brethren from the West Coast. His name's Jeff Cross, and he's one of the guys that participates in Whack Lug, which is Andrew Lee and Morrow and Zach Clapsaddle and some other guys who are all out on the West Coast. They've done a lot of displays at BrickCon and stuff like that. So Jeff was here in town working on an unnamed Lego-related TV show that I may or may not have gotten to see photos of things from an unnamed Lego-related TV show. You guys all missed because none of you came to hang out with us. So, maybe next time. He'll be here in April. Maybe you guys can come hang out because it was good times. And he brought some Lego parts with him. We didn't actually do a lot of building. We hung out a lot and talked a lot. I made some little minifigures of some of the parts he brought. So there's this little dude with his glasses. And then I got like Doc Ock's teenage son. I don't want to be evil, Dad. Can we just get some pizza? And then this one's my favorite.
That scares me to death.
That's awesome.
That's like Mutant Karen.
I'll speak to your manager. And then he had some alien parts. So Small Paul has aliens to put in his little ships now. So he's got that guy. You got this guy. He stuck that guy in there. And he's got this guy in there. So he's got some aliens. And then yesterday we drove around, went to the Center for Puppetry Arts, which was super fun, and drove up through Marietta and went to some toy shops and things. And I got a non-Lego related toy, although I think Magnus will like this. I got the Strato Fortress from the Mega Force series of toys, which is really fun. And,
that's cool.
It's got a really cool little jet hanger in the back. It's like Micro Machines, kind of. So like when you a little jet hanger.
Oh.
And then it's got the little fighter jet in there. So that's really awesome.
That's cool.
And then I got some little VTOLs that just so yeah, fun. We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of geeking and nerding and stuff. And Jeff is also a Godzilla fan, which made Paul's entire month being able to we played the Godzilla Tokyo Clash board game, which I bought that for Paul maybe a year ago. And we've tried to play it together, but with 2 people, it's just kind of not real exciting. It's okay, but with 3 people, it's fun. It's one of those games you got to have 3 people or more to play. And with 3 people, it's really fun because there's 3 of us like doing our monster attacks and throwing tanks at each other and stuff. And it was a lot of fun to play that. So that was a good time.
Hey, y'all, we gotta get Natalie to bed.
Okay.
Aw.
Well, trust me, she would love to stay up super late, but then she turns into a crabby teenager in the morning. It's this ultimate transportation. We go from a 9-year-old at night to crabby tween in the morning.
I get it.
Man,
I have a
Natalie,
crabby
sleep
teenager
well.
in my
What are
house.
we done?
Say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.
So one last thing I wanted to tell everybody, that dude's on sale.
$83. Yep.
Ooh, nice.
30%. 30.
That's even better.
I ordered 2.
Yeah, you can order it at that price and pick it up at your
Everybody, I'm telling all our viewers out there in YouTube land that that's a good sale right there. So get you one.
That's some serious money off right there. So, yeah, I want one. And there's one. Matt has one right there. Look at there.
And they also still have they also still have a couple of the Spaceman plushies available. The white one was out of stock, but I ordered an additional pink and red one to go with my blue. So if you haven't gotten the plush, and the Spacemen are actually on sale as well. So you can double your savings. My inner Midwesterner, where you enjoy an object if you save money on it, was secretly thrilled.
That's awesome.
That's a given. Absolutely.
All right. So he's sitting there in gear. He has been for a while, but here we go. All right. Look at that. That is so awesome. Oh, wait.
Oh, my.
You're muted, dude.
Oh.
Shoot the mute button. Oh, no, I don't have you muted. I just can't
Am
hear
I
you.
muted?
No, you're not. You're good.
I was just roaring
I'm
in
just not making any
appreciation.
noise.
No, you're good. Dude, that's
The
awesome.
cool thing is with the Steadicam arm, it's weightless. It holds itself up.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's probably not convenient. You'd have to quickly go to the bathroom, but it's cool if you're fighting.
Actually, you'd be amazed.
We don't want to be amazed now, but
I mean, it does actually have groin armor built in. I got shot a few too many times.
oh,
So, yeah.
that's awesome, man.
Unfortunately,
I do get a
not
very-
currently working. It needs repairs.
Oh, yes, it
It
looks
does.
terrible. Sure. I mean,
Well, I mean, no.
When
It's supposed to actually fling foam. It currently does not.
oh, I see.
But it
I'm
also
getting
does
very-
keep from a backpack that holds 1,800 rounds. So, but I don't have the
I def-
backpack on at the moment. It's over there on the ground.
I'm definitely getting the aliens vibe, and I want to hear you go. Game over, man. Game over.
Wrong character, man. It was this is the Let's Rock. John.
Yeah, I was gonna
right?
say that was basically Vasquez and the guy from Shawshank Redemption.
Drake.
You're thinking of
Drake
before
was
the
that
feast.
character's name.
Who said no more quarters?
Vasquez
I
and
see.
Drake.
That's awesome. That's seriously cool, man. I mean, that's amazingly cool. So, wow.
Actually, there was a picture of this in New York Magazine recently,
Yours?
and my minigun was featured on the Discovery Channel. So
Nice.
Wow.
that's why I say that Lego is my personal secondary hobby. This is the one that I go and really do stuff with.
So is that going to be the latest fashion accessory in New York City now?
I would hope so. Everyone should be wearing them by this time next year.
Awesome.
Wait, can you do the whole salute thing that they did where they like move it to the side? And there you go.
Oh, yeah.
That is incredibly cool. That is so
Oh, man,
amazing.
that's
Oh,
so
Jeff Van Winden has popped in. What's up, Jeff Van Winden? How are you?
Not too bad.
Take this goulash off. Thing's heavy.
The boom mic.
You guys hear me?
Moto is here. How are you, Moto?
You hear me?
Jeff, how are you, man?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, I started talking and I wasn't sure. Not bad. I've been working. I had my daughter had a school project for levers and pulleys and stuff, so we actually were just mocking up a Lego build for her.
So I've been working on that this week. I've been working on building the this set, whatever it's called, I can't remember.
You mean the new Ice Planet set?
Yeah, the Lunar New Year. Yeah. So I've been working on that this weekend. Sorting. I've got sorting orange right now because why not? That's about it. It's been a pretty, normal week, I guess. I have a new table too. It's nice.
It is nice.
So yeah.
Did you go to IKEA?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah, like all my desks are IKEA, just the older style. But I ended up getting a white one because I think it's better for doing videos on and stuff too. Because of the black, I seem to reflect light a lot more. So yeah.
Cool. Good deal. All right. Well, we haven't checked in with Dana. Let's check in with Dana. How are you, sir?
I am good. Sorry for being late. I was picking my wife up from physical therapy, but I do have stuff to show because Matthew and Chris and Mark and I did a little bit of Old Gray Bricks Saturday chit chat, which we haven't actually done in quite some time. So it was actually kind of nice.
Yeah, it was.
So while we were doing that, I finally finished a project that I was working on earlier, like a long time ago. I only had it mocked up in studio. So I built this little rover.
That one looks like it works though.
Ooh,
This
very
one works.
Galaxy
Doesn't fall
Squad.
over.
I love
Doesn't
the
fall
orange.
over. Thank you, Jeff, for pointing out that it doesn't fall over. But wait, there's more. So the back end opens up.
Oh, it does fall over.
For the power cell that sits in there.
Very nice.
But what's really cool, and the point is that this was supposed to be part one of a modification, because the front section comes off.
Oh yeah.
And it's got its own little thrusters in the back. It can be attached to the wings to become a Vic Viper.
Heck yeah.
And then wait, there's more.
There's more.
Because then the wings can be taken off and traded out for different wings to be a different ship.
Yes, this is what the 80s was all about. Thank you.
This is what the 80s was all about. Now, the one thing I need to do next is I have this style of cockpit. I'm going to do a different cockpit so that there's different modules that can be swapped around for the different things. And then maybe even a different engine section that's different than this one, which also has the tail section that can come up to reveal the power cell inside as well. So that's my little project I'm working on. And I'm going to try and build some other things that the cockpit can fit into. So that's what I got going on.
That's
cool. It's good to find things that a cockpit can fit into.
Absolutely.
Thank
you.
Yes.
Oh, wait. One more thing. Sneak peek.
Ooh. What color is that? Is that metallic?
Dark bluish gray.
Oh.
And so I'm calling this Gondor in dark bluish gray, or medium stone, or dark stone gray. However you want to
makes sense.
So it's supposed to be the two statues sitting at the along the river, going on the south side of Gondor. So that's it. That's all I got from them.
That looks cool, Dana.
It's very cool. Very nice. Very nice. Yep. All right. So Moto mentioned it. We'll go ahead and say it because I know Moto is thinking of that too.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to pull up the pictures so we can talk about them. Maybe this will be carryover for Thursday's show too, because this is super exciting news. Yes, we do have new sets. Oh, I need to share the screen. The old man talking to the buttons, and no, that's not the right button. There it is. There's the button, and share the screen, and you go to the Chrome tab, and then you go to, there it is. All right, here we go. The Buzz Lightyear set. So, and it actually starts off with the, forget that. Let's go to the good one. There it is.
Yeah.
The set that everybody wants, and then the other two that will be around until Christmas 2024.
Yeah.
Actually, these look good in the other ones too, though. So, just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can zoom in on that on this, but yeah, this set looks amazing. The box art looks great. What are your thoughts, positive, negative, about this set?
Who are you asking?
Anybody, I don't
in
care.
general.
I'm not
It is very
a
Galaxy Squad looking.
I'm not
It
a
does-
space person. I'm not a Toy Story person, but I think this looks really cool. The nerdy thing I noticed that is very strange is the people with that shoulder armor. Almost looks like the shoulder armor is part of the torso and not a neckwear thing.
Oh, yeah.
Not the green guy, not that one, but like there was some other shoulder armor on that I just look very strange.
Well, I think the reason it looks strange is because it has an odd helmet that goes with it too, and they don't
Yeah.
show it. They don't show them with the helmet on, but I want to see it because they look like potato men from Doctor Who or something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
the Santarans. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the helmets on the if you go to Lego.com has the set on there now.
Yeah, I just threw the link in private chat.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll go there. Hang on. Keep talking amongst yourselves. Well,
I'm all excited. So you're looking for negatives and positives. I'm all excited because it's a new trans yellow windscreen. It's kind of hard to tell the scale. It looks like it's bigger than an X-wing canopy, but maybe more along the lines of the old the canopies from Space Police 2 and Unitron. I think it's more on that size.
Is that?
Yeah. I like that it's all. I mean, I realize that a lot of Lego adult fans are more snot orientated for their wings, and this is all plate built. But I think it looks fantastic plate built, and having those studs exposed and the little rivets and everything, and the holes. I think it adds character and gives texture to it. I'm excited for it. I think it looks great.
Yeah, I'm looking for the picture. Actually, this was going to work. There he is. There's with the helmet right there.
Yeah.
And
That's
the new
cool.
engine cowl.
Yeah, that new engine cowl is actually it's like a Technic transaxle part or something like that.
Oh, it already exists. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's a newer part, and I've never seen it, but it's amazing to be here.
And I thought the wings, like that shot that you're looking at right now, the wings look like they have a different wedge plate on them, like a wedge tile. But I'm looking at the previous picture. It's actually a 45-degree tile. It's just from this angle, it looks like it's a 1x2 angled tile.
No, it's a 2x2.
Yeah, it is 2x2. I saw it in the previous picture, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh crap, okay."
Yeah.
Just from this angle, it looks bad.
But the lines look fantastic on those wings. The way that they've done it. So
Can we talk about the aliens gun? I like the blowtorch there. That's pretty cool the way that's made. But the shooter arm there, or the shooter thing as a weapon, actually looks pretty good right there as a big.
it does actually.
looks great.
Even if you leave out the stud to shoot with it, it just looks cool.
Probably looks better that way, actually.
And this
Look at that
piece
power
here,
cell. Look at that power cell.
the crystallic fusion. Yeah, that's awesome. Which is a throwaway line from the original Toy Story, which apparently has a major deal in this, which is great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is that a new piece though?
It looks like just a. Oh no, that's higher than a 1x1.
Yeah, is it printed with red lines? Is it like a 1x1 brick with red lines printed
Maybe
on it?
so. Yeah, it is. It is. I like the
Because it's
computer
definitely
here.
it's a transparent 1x1 brick, but yeah, there's those red lines on it are kind of confusing and deceiving. As how did they actually go through the process to run red lines along the edges?
Yeah, it's in more than one set. So, and I think look right there above where we're talking about now. Look at that piece underneath, right by the little door. What's to the right and left of that? What's going on with those pieces?
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
To the door, the little cargo door off the back of the ship. Look to the right and the left. What is going on?
You know, those look like the new axle pieces.
Yeah, those are the suspension parts for the junior sets.
Okay.
Not sure why they've got those there, but
because it kind of looks greebly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to give them credit for this thing looks pretty good at all angles.
Yeah.
I have never been, Mark and I, we all talked about that this morning. I've never been super thrilled with the alligator teeth look from some of these plates up here.
See, I disagree. I like it.
I mean, I get it, but it would be nice to be smooth there. I don't know. I kind of.
But again, it's not an A-fold design set. It's supposed to be for kids. It's it's going to be stable. It's not going to require one stud connection.
This is for me.
It's got a base.
Yeah, I do wish it had more of these the wedge plate slopey things and smoothing out the nose a little bit.
Yeah, those right
And
there.
Grom says it's a 4x10 windscreen too.
That's even bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
So it's probably 3 bricks high or so.
Well,
yeah, it's beautiful though. I mean,
it's more than 2 bricks high though.
Look, it's got targeting.
It's sitting down inside. It's sitting down below those two wedge bricks. So yeah, it's got to be a little deeper than 2 bricks.
Yeah. Okay. This is good. Look, Buzz Lightyear is not laying down on his butt, looking out his belly button to see out of the ship. So.
Yeah. Oh, and look at how the computer fronts up display. They're using those slopes with a tile on top or plate on. The tile on top.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful build.
That's beautiful. See. Oh, look at there. Oh, look, the computer goes in the. I haven't looked at this picture yet.
Oh, nice.
Playability.
So now the question is, does the cat fit someplace else?
Maybe. Beautiful box art. Cool little kid.
Send Nick. Go home. Go. I mean, or I know you're probably already home, but go back to doing something else.
I'm not reading comments as I'm zooming around on this. I really like the alien noggins there. That's cool.
Yeah, but I figured they'd be aliens, but that's an old lady. So.
Oh, hey, I'm curious to see what happens if I hit this button here. Will this play on our screen? Is it?
Yeah.
And sound.
Wow.
Look how long that windscreen is. It's beautiful.
That's loud.
It may be louder at your place than it is here.
That's better theme music than I got.
Well, they paid for it.
That's true. I'm probably going to get knocked for copyright for playing it.
And this one has a spaceship instead of a car.
That's true. It does. It's not a car.
That kind of hurt, didn't it?
That was personal. I feel attacked.
So you know what? We didn't talk about. We didn't hit on the fact that it's got a stand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And a display sticker like a UCS set.
That's for us.
That's for us, yeah. Which is awesome. I mean, I just love the fact that it's a ship with a stand. I know that they did the Benatar from Avengers Endgame and gave that a stand, but this is a little set with a stand. It's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see if they have the
Intense. Nothing is going to make up for the 90th anniversary set.
And you're on the Canadian website.
Oh, did you link me to the Canon? What? It's in metrics. No wonder. You jerk.
That's why everything's running slower.
I'm trying to. I don't know how to get back to the rest of it to show the rest of the Buzz Lightyear stuff, except for going through the entire Disney catalog.
Go to the magnifying glass and type in Lightyear.
Do we really
Lightyear.
need to see the rest of the Disney Buzz Lightyear?
Do I have to type Lightyear A since it's in Canada?
Right.
No.
Back bacon.
Oh, what's interesting is that when you type in just Lightyear, it gives you retired products too, which is cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm all about this too. I have it on good authority that this design of this little white robot is pretty direct from Angus himself, and everything. And it's a great looking. It actually makes me harken back to WALL-E and the robots in WALL-E big time.
Bernie.
And Bernie, yeah. There's the Crystallic Fusion again, and I'm a little disturbed by the beheaded Buzz Lightyear here and this lady here, but I'm okay.
You know what? But what's interesting is because we were talking about this the other day that when CMF figures started giving you a helmet and a hair, it was kind of off-putting. But now this is even more so that it gives you a head and hair to swap out.
Yes, something for me to keep track of, right? So
yeah.
But they don't
get a bell jar and stick the head in that. to preserve it.
That's a new print on the Buzz Lightyear torsos.
Yes,
It
yes,
is.
it is. It's very cool. Look at
It
this.
isn't-
From the new race cars, the basically his mid chest right there. Those are new pieces.
Oh, yeah.
They have stickers on them, but those are from the piece. And then, what do y'all think of the molded head for Zurg?
I just think that was a throw. That was a throw to the Bionicles.
It's better than the Bonkel in.
Isn't that what his original helmet head was?
No, this is different than the one that they had back in the day. So
I'll check.
let's go.
And isn't Buzz is his chest armor is a new mold piece too,
Yes, I believe
along
so.
with the wings. Those are new wings too.
Yeah, well, they look like the same wings. They're just different paint, I believe.
Well, no, because it looks like it doesn't look like the same piece.
Maybe I don't know.
it's
I
not
haven't
the
got the
same
receipt.
piece.
Yeah.
But he is totally getting shot in the store right there. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
That is called a
Just
shot across
dodged
the
it.
bow.
He just
I mean,
dodged
it's a
that
giant-
bullet.
It's a giant robot, then
Yeah. But this little piece there, this printed, that must, I don't know what that is, but it's on the other bot too. So
the thing about this bothers me a little bit is that chest cavity looks like it opens up, and like we're not seeing all the figures that it comes with for spoiler reasons or whatever. But I don't know. I just
you think that there's a regular Zurg, don't look at the Zurg behind the curtain kind of thing going on?
I don't know. I just know that come 2024 when I'm late night Christmas shopping, I'll be able to buy this set.
Yeah. And by the way, if you didn't know, Lego gave us a whole picture to show us that the shooter shoots shooter things.
Yeah,
We needed to know.
that came in the Batmobile set from the Batman, the new shooter.
Yes. Love all this. I'm really digging the bot. It's just a great
I like
design.
the prints on the chest. I like the prints on the armor pieces. Those are new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
So there's no dome on the Buzz outfit or whatever.
Yeah,
No
that's a question for me too, unless that's like a later adaptation or something. But it doesn't look like the Lego's gonna. There's some sort of little.
Yeah, look, there's even there's little indents.
Maybe they'll make one.
Or you could just use an old one.
Yeah, maybe the old one will fit.
I'm about to cash in on every Buzz Lightyear figure that I ever got instead of the one that I won from that Disneyland boys.
But if I recall, does any of the Buzz Lightyear minifig toys actually have the full dome, or is it just the little
It's half dome.
half dome in the back? Yeah.
It's a half dome.
So, let's watch the video of this.
Why?
I don't know.
Because we can.
You're absolutely correct.
Oh, look at that large asteroid there.
I like that they made a laser effect. It's just the old space antenna that you can click to his hand.
Let's. Oh, I can adjust the volume there. That's better.
Well, yeah, it's better for you, but not for us.
Oh, sorry.
We're not hearing the jazzy music.
We don't need to hear the theme music, though.
It was blowing me out there. I'm sorry. I can give you a little more volume there.
It's all right. But see, I like the laser effect that they gave him because he's got the laser on the arm gauntlet and everything else.
Hey, let's also in that 3D view, they did not ignore the back of the robot. They actually designed it well. I don't know if you saw that or not when they zipped around. So thank you, Lego, for that. All right. So let me go to the very last one because it's probably the one we're going to dog a little bit.
Well, I mean, it's the same as the other one, just different. I don't know.
Well, no, because this one actually has four pieces that are big and clunky and don't actually move.
Yeah, this is a 4+ set. So we have them dang legs and those little arm things, and then some bendy joints there.
Well, they are packing heat now instead of the laser guns. They're like, well, it's a good thing we've got these.
Yeah, better. Yeah, good classic-ish blasters as opposed to stud shooters. And how about that dish?
How about that dish?
That trans orange dish looks fantastic. I don't think we've had that before, have we?
No, okay, that's just a printed effect. It's not got a design in the dish. But see, there's that little.
No, but I mean, I don't think we've had that. I mean, is that a 4x4?
No,
Or
that's
3x3.
3 wide.
3x3.
Yeah, but it's a 3x3 in trans neon orange. I don't think we've had that before.
Is that trans neon orange or red?
Either way, I don't think we've had it in either color.
Okay.
Or with the dress blue or green?
Yeah, I'm not going to watch the video on this one. Oh, let's see. Maybe that picture will tell us. Oh, that may be trans neon orange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like a burnt orange?
Yeah.
Look at those
Only we
complicated
had-
instructions.
If only we had someone in our group who had built every space set ever made.
No, they've never made that in.
They've never made that.
I don't like those hinges.
Yeah, I mean they're just anyway 4
It's all
4+
funky
set.
wonky.
But
I
these
mean,
are great figures for that. So
Oh yeah, the figures are fantastic. I don't care about the bots or Zerg or whatever it is, but the figures are freaking awesome.
But if you take that helmet and you take that body armor piece and a couple things, you could quickly make that something pretty amazing. So
Yeah. Now that
makes a
headpiece,
little army of those. You can have a little army of 4 or 5 of those,
Yeah.
like Sentinels from the X-Men.
now that headpiece is that multiple pieces or is that one solid piece?
it looks like
Looks
one of
like
those
one
new rounds that they have in Harry Potter. It's got a round in the middle there,
Okay.
filling the gap there. I'm guessing.
Oh, kind of like the
Yeah, I
eyeball
understand.
from that Doctor Strange set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But it's in solid yellow. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and remember in 4+ there's no stickers, so that is printed.
Mm-hmm.
All that's printed. So, yeah, I'm not. Oh, they don't even have a movie for this one. The little 4-year-olds don't need to see it. All right. So, any thoughts on this? See, Dana, that makes me think it's just the regular trans orange and not the trans neon orange, and
Yeah.
that's a fail. So,
Well, either way, it's still a piece in a color we haven't had before.
no, and now we have had it in the just regular trans orange. That's Engine Blast in the Saturn V or whatever.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Maybe I'm right. What are you talking about?
Well, the reason I'm saying maybe you're right is because when I built the Saturn V, it went on the shelf and it still sits there, and I never look at the bottom of it. So I know you have a habit of reaching over and looking at the bottom of your thrusters. So maybe you would know more so than I would.
I do. Hey, I'll have you know that I went and spoke at a school, and I used my Saturn V as an illustration and talked about commitment and how President Kennedy made the challenge. And I pulled out the Saturn V and I talked about the entire launch sequence with that, with a bunch
And
of.
you showed the kids the bottom of your thrusters, right?
Yeah, no, I had to like
you-
back off, kid, don't touch my rocket a bunch. So, anyways,
No touchy. No touchy.
No touchy.
let's see. I haven't even looked at. I haven't even looked at the chat while I've been messing around with those pictures and everything. So
I liked his
that's awesome.
assistant's. I liked his assistant's armor, the brown and red.
Yeah.
Like I want more of that for minifigures, but I could care less about the green and white Lightyear crap.
Yeah, it looks like there's some really kind of industrial plane, not the cool Valkyries or whatever from Robotech, but the other jets that get fodder, that kind of thing. So yeah, I like it.
So do you think there'll be another set, or do you think that's it?
They'll have a command base.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, or like something from the movie, but
For short lines, they usually roll out 5 sets, so I would expect they'll be.
Oh yeah, they got to have $100 plus set.
Yeah, I got a feeling more's coming. I'm wondering if there's. I mean, you could probably dig in this and start piecing together spoilers from or whatever. So I think Lego may have learned some lessons about spoilers and things like that. So probably don't want to reveal too much yet. So
And the fact that they held this so close to the vest that April 24th.
Yeah.
I mean that's a short window to tease this, so that's pretty kind of
Well,
cool.
it's been on Reddit for a week.
Yeah, but even still,
I'm sorry.
they
I
normally
didn't
start announcing. In the past, we would have found about this in January.
Yeah, you're right.
So even with a leak a week ahead of time, which is going to happen because some jackass is going to do it, this is still a small window from when the set's being released to when it's been put online. So
compared
cool.
to some recently, for sure. Yeah.
It's interesting for sure. Batman got 4 sets, right? So hopefully Lightyear will get 5.
And that's not to say that Batman won't get a couple more sets later in the year. You never know.
They won't get any based on the movie. We'll get more like Batman and his Batmech take care of Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Well, can I just say, having seen the Batman and really enjoyed the Batman, the fact that Riddler is something that my kids want to play with, it's like, really? That's pretty violent for a character to be made by Lego. So I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I agree with you fully. That it's like, yep, build the Zodiac's apartment, guys. Are you sure? Yep, here's his rifle. Observe this new rifle printing.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like when I was when I had the Riddler figure. I was like, huh, okay.
Yeah, that was
the fact that they actually allowed a Deadpool figure to be made, and the fact that
Wolverine got made too, and
exactly, and
butter knives,
and that we get a Venom figure in every other Spider-Man wave, so
and a Carnage,
yeah,
Venom is a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, because Cassidy makes Eddie Brock look like a kindergarten teacher, so.
And let's just also say that Lego is not ever supposed to put nudity in a set. We all know this guy exists, so
he's running around with a space Lego torso or space Lego tattoo on his chest.
It's a cellophane outfit, and he's just nude underneath, and nobody's telling him. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's also the Punisher minifigure.
Has anyone had that tattoo done, just like the space logo on their chest?
On their chest.
I bet you there's got to be someone somewhere.
How do you know?
Part of their body, yeah, somewhere, somehow.
How do you know I don't have one?
I don't want to say no.
I'm just wearing this shirt just to hide the other logo underneath.
You have the logo on your shirt, and then you just pull it up, and the exact same thing, the same size is right there.
Just the tattoo of the shirt.
I had a kid come in the other day, and he had a skeleton, a little jacket had a skeleton on it, and I just went to the kid and I said, "Is that a picture of your exact inner structure?" And the dad fell out laughing because he got the reference from Spinal Tap, and I'm like, "We're people, we're friends."
And the kid's like, "You guys are freaking dorks."
I get that a lot. I'll be honest with you. So
it is a risk in your field of work. So
they don't care. They're still goofy. Kids are awesome. All right. Well, we are well past an hour, and I'm sorry we've gone a little bit long. Does anybody know if Brick Blaze doing his show tonight? Do you know?
Let me check.
I haven't got a notice yet, so I'm guessing maybe not.
Yeah, and Julian didn't do his show last night. I need to check in, make sure everything's good with him, see what's going on. Oh yeah, that's a good call. That the robot head, it's like RoboForce of the 80s. That's cool. Anyway, but I'm a big fan. Hopefully one day we'll actually be able to talk to Angus here, maybe on the show, have him come in, because he's a big nerd. And if you saw Angus's tweet today, which was amazing, he said, "Hey, us adult fans of Lego, we always want new trans yellow canopies, so I made a movie so we could have new canopies." That's the best flex I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I mean that kind of goes along with us trying to make Lego idea sets so we can get red spacemen and trans yellow screens. So it's the same thing. He is one of us through and through for sure.
He is. He's a neat fella. So, all right, this has been a lot of fun, and we'll probably talk about this space stuff a little more. I kind of feel like Lego and space stuff is almost like you're on Ready Player One. You're having to go find the bits and pieces of classic space in like a million sets, and maybe there's an overall plan that we put together the set, and then we win all of old Christensen's gold or something like that. I don't know. It just seems that way.
Just as long as I get a giant Spider-Man mech, that's all that matters.
It's trans yellow, not gold.
Oh, maybe that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Y'all do well. Make sure you take care of your neighbors. Be awesome and build awesome. Good night.